T, technology, right? I've seen good technologies that been, one of it is solar technology, another one is sarang burung, or whatever it is. So that's T. If I were to add my personal thing, T equal teamwork. So that's my original thought process of having these pillars in order to have this circular design moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Khalid. That was enlightening. Now, going deeper in terms of business, I'm going to refer this question to Mr. Amir. You know the roundabouts of business, and I understand this trend on sustainability is big, it's starting to get big. Are there any examples that of competitive advantages?
Hello. It's a very tough question, Cecily. Currently, what I can share, based on current data, the construction industry had more than 60% resources are deployed in construction, right? Namely in interior design, okay? As I'm working on these industries. And as part of sustainable drive, nowadays companies are urged to implement a buyback program. Okay, one of the pioneer that I can share is, I think all of you heard about Koei or Kuko. Okay, that is their business strategies. They give you service, and in fact, in products, and their service for you, their products, and in maybe after your contract expired within 3 to 5 years, they'll get back their products and they start to recycle. And currently, I'm doing this e-curve sales gallery. I'm working with Bosted Holdings, Bosted. So currently, this is a 100% ESGs projects, okay, which derive for all the finishes, inclusive the ceilings, the wall finishes, and in fact the floor finishes. All right. Frankly speaking, in Malaysia we do not have the capability. All right, for materials. All right, we have to we have to rely on others. All right. In my current project, which is e-curve sales gallery, you can go visit if you have the times at the Curve Damansara. Okay. Besides Deep and Deep. All right. For the flooring, we have to use. There's a company which truly certified by Australian government, which is the Andrews Group Asia. Okay. In Australia. So they produce reclaimable woods, right? Reclaimable woods, and also if you notice, if you enter a hall, cinema hall or lecture hall, if you notice there's an acoustic panel, all right? The fabric panel, the padded one, all right? They also invest and introduce a new materials for the acoustic panel, which using pulp, PULP. So in their policy, if we have to buy with them. So it's all inclusive. They'll ship their products, and in 5 years back, they'll get back their products which we have installed, and they'll return back a new one, which we have to agree on the amount. So there's no product waste. and they have also calculated the carbon footprint, so which is good, right? I do believe in Malaysia we do not have the capability yet. Hopefully sooner or later we have to go on that direction.
Would you say there are any potential economic benefits? Is it like more cost savings for the business?
Okay, for cost saving, okay, I'll like to give an example. Every month, for construction industry, we are facing at least 1.5% increasement for metal price. At least minimum 1.5%. And if you notice, back on 2022 November, price per ton 2,800. Within 2 weeks, they increase up to 4,000 ringgit per ton. So I do believe in commercial, in industry or manufacturing process, I do believe also a lot of your products have been displayed here. Mainly you are proposing the aluminium or cold roll sheet, which benefit for the cost. Okay, you have to invest one initial cost for starting to buy the materials, and you can save. And as long we can stick to the plans, which I think circular economy's principle is easy: reuse, recyclable, and remanufactured. I do believe if we stick to the stance, and a lot of companies in Malaysia will strive. That's my opinion lah.
Yeah, sure.
As an industry players, we look at 3 Ps, right? Everybody knows what 3 Ps stands for. I'm sure all of you guys know. 3 Ps stands for people, planet. What's the last one? Profit. If you don't make money, any circular design, any renewable energy, or any green economy that you want to do, industry not going to do it. You think what's the reason UPM installs solar all over the place? Part of the reason they're going to make money because they have OPEX reductions, right? That's people are embarking on this green economy, circular economy. So these 3 Ps have to be fulfilled in order for us to embark, especially industry player like USMA. So the reason that we do renewable energy, even though it's high capital expenditure, because it's profitable. You know why? Government is assuring us 21 years agreement that TNB going to pay USMA, and it's profitable, and we are providing clean energy to the grid. And another thing that I want to mention about, if anybody aware about green hydrogen economy, that's truly a really definition of circular economy. You know where hydrogen is coming from? Hydrogen is coming from water, right? You convert water, you have hydrogen, you store the hydrogen, and you convert it back to energy using fuel cells, right? Just to give an example why hydrogen is the most sought after energy item right now, because I just give you an example. Petrol car, 1.2 liter, roughly 1 kg, can give you a distance, how many kilometers? People driving my V here, for example, 1 liter, 1 kg, roughly, can give you probably what, 18 kilometers, 18 kilometers per liter? 1 kg of hydrogen can give you 1,000 kilometers, right? That's what Sarawak is doing right now. So the question is, Khalid, you pandai sangat. Why people are not doing it? Because it's costly right now. It's too costly for industry to embark. But eventually, it's going to be the same as what the solar PV panel. When the cost is become palatable for industry to embark, that's where the true players going to jump in, because it's profitable, right? That's
All right, all right. But for Prof, in the university scenario, we have entrepreneurship as a taught subject or credit, but the concept of circular design is still pretty fresh, pretty new. How do you think we can link to
Okay, thank you, Ms. Moderator. Okay, circular design sounds overwhelming because it is quite new for Malaysian. But if you look at the existing literature, you will notice that even academician and practitioner, expert, they always talk about circular design.
this scenario?
For me, circular design is something.
We have entrepreneurship as a taught subject or
product
credit,
life
but the
cycle,
concept
you know,
of circular
where
design
we
is
want to
still
embed
pretty
the
fresh, pretty
element
new.
of,
How do you think we can link to
usability, and then